Hello friends, welcome once again to this your channel Bless and Crochet. This time I am going to show you how to make. This is drink protector. So you can give dad the drink or any adult in the family he prefers. You can do it with the colors of his favorite team. And it is a beautiful detail made with love. Is very quick to do. So if you forgot dad's gift, it's never too late for a gift like this. Then give it a surprise like this. Once you have consumed your favorite drink, another option to use it could be as a pencil portal so you can place this design then. The best at the end of trimming around it. With a beer cans around the beer can. You can cut it, wash it well and serve as a pencil holder. Or a pencil for your office. What do you think of the idea? I hope you like it. And that you can leave me your comment. What do you think of this detail? Is an express gift. We start quickly with the materials. For this I needed 50 g. Or a little less. About 40 g approximately of this wool is yarn. You can use any yarn. Remember to select your leftovers or the colors of your favorite equipment. I am going to use a 3.50 or 3.5 millimeters crochet. A pair of scissors and we're going to need an injection. For wool or yarn that you have near your home. Maybe a traditional smile. It is not necessary that you use these. Is only to make the union of the handle of our jar. We started, but before this, I want to thank all the people that are already part of this channel, Bless and Crochet. I'm Mari Rolone and I give you the thank you for subscribing to this channel. And well, we started quickly. Now with dad's gift. I am going to start making a double turn. A chain stitch. 2-3 within this same space I start knitting. Double crochet. Double crochet. And double crochet. We will weave a total of 12. The first to be formed with the chain stitch. I won't count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, why 12? We are going to close. And this is how it will look like. Let's take our first stitch, which is this. Our first double crochet. To close with a slip stitch. I'm going to drink it well to take it well. Now yes. Slip stitch. 1, 2 chain stitch and right here. I leave a double crochet. Same space. Double stitch. Next one. 2 double crochet in the same space next one. 2 next. 1, 2 and so I will continue this whole round. Weaving 2 high points in each space. To finish the round. Here where I made the stitch to join. On the previous round. There I will also knit 2 double crochet 1. Same space 2. And I will ignore these 2 chain stitch. On the double crochet. Slip stitch. 1 2 chains and in the same space. DOS double crochet. Next double crochet. Next 2 double crochet in the same space 1. 2 next. Double crochet. Next. 1. And 2, and so we will continue to finish. In this space where I made my slip stitch, you 2 double crochet. I ignore my 2 chain stitch and on the double crochet a slip stitch. This is how I will look like if you are using beer cans there. Almost all of them are the same, but you have to measure it. Cans almost all are the same, but it must be measured. Once we have the we need, I will upload 1 chain. 2. And I'm going to start knitting these points that have remained. But first we go. Let's disrupt a little. I make a chain stitch. And I take the chains first. At the bottom. So. Lifting. 2 chains and I pass. To the next stitch. I take it from the bottom. And you double crochet. At the bottom. Double crochet. Double crochet. And double crochet. This is only to make the edge. A double crochet. For each double crochet. But taken from the bottom. And this is how this base will look like. At the end of the return, I am going to make the union on the double crochet. And this will be our base. 2 chain stitch. And at the stitch that follows I will take as a relief. I raise 1, 2, 3 lock insurance. Step to the next stitch and teju double crochet. Double crochet. Double crochet. And in the 4th stitch I relief it. Here are 3. 4th stitch 1 loop 2 loop 3. Closure assure. And I start knitting. 3 double crochet. And in number 4 I raise a poof. So until the end of the return. At the end of the return, I have 3 and I will have 4 left. At the end of the return, I will join where I have the puff with 2 chain stitch. And on the poof stitch I'm going to take it from side to side. And I'm going to start knitting 1, 2, 3. Closure assure. Step to the next stitch. Double crochet, next double crochet. Double crochet and I repeat on the poof taking it in relief. Side to side 1. 2. 3 I close safely and repeat. 1, 2, and 3, and I'm going to repeat this all the way around. And so we are going to weave it round for round. I'm going to get a little ahead of myself. I want to show you, I've already made a little head start. In total I am 10 laps long. I will close. But before closing I will make the tone change. I will withdraw this wool. And we are going to make a double chain just to secure the stitch. I upload a second string only to ensure the stitch. And we will continue to work with the poof. In this one, let's start anyway. 1, 2, 3 closure and insurance. I have 3 stitch I will pass to the one in the middle. And I start lifting 1, 2, 3. And close. I pass a stitch without knitting. And in the one that follows I raise again the puff 1, 2, 3. And close again. I pass a stitch without knitting and where it follows, I repeat 1. I close and ensure. Pass. On the poof 1, 2, 3. And I will continue like this until the end of the round. Step 1 and the following step 1, 2, 3. I have finished the tour and show you. This is how it looks. If for example, you knit a little tighter and you feel that it is not going to enter here, then you can add 1 or 2 poof. In this part where the closure will be. In my case it could enter normal, there is still a space left. And I hope to all of you as well. Is looking the same way for them. We are going to finish the return. 1, 2 chains and in this first poof. Let's knit 2, 3, and 4 stitches. I assure and make a chain stitch. Next. Four points closing insurance step to the next stitch. And I repeat 1, 2, 3, 4, I close a chain. In the next one, chain 1, 2 is not performed. 3, 4 secure closure and move on to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4 I close and make a chain stitch. In the following one we do not perform chain stitch 1, 2. 3, 4 insurance closure. Step to the next. And in this one we make a chain stitch, then we are going to make a chain stitch, yes, in one yes, in one no, yes, no, and so on until the end of the entire round. I show you I have already finished the second round. Here we can see that we have a little space left to put in the beer can. And I am going to remove the material already in this part, where we have the 4 stitch. And in the second row 1, 2 we passed a stitch. And we have to see I show you we have 4 stitch. Let's take the 2 we have left here. I take the point to a chain and at this very stitch. Teju single stitch 1, 2. 3 and I pass. On the other side where I have here the next double crochet. I take it from the bottom. And I will close here. Where I have one, I am going to make a fourth stitch here like this. For stitch on one side I made 3, on one side I make 4. And I pass. Here where the first single stitch was. With a slip stitch. A chain stitch. And I'm going to weave a single stitch for each space. Until the end of the round. End of the round. I only make the union with slip stitch. In the first single stitch. A chain stitch in that same single stitch space. Single stitch. And so I will continue. Turn after turn until I get the length I need. In this part, a space will be formed that you can fill in. You can fill it with material you have. For example, bits of wool to spare you. Or you can simply leave it at that. Term closure with slip stitch. A chain stitch, and I repeat the same process again. Then this is how it will look like. A space or a circle. Yes, this is going to be our grab. To finalize this project, the only thing we are going to do is close or make the junction. With a smile and with the mise with the same wool. We are going to close or join. Here in this part, yes, is what we are going to finish doing. And I'm going to show you how the final result looks like. I show you how this nice detail has turned out, and with this I say goodbye. As always, I hope it has been to your liking. If you liked it, support me by sharing your social networks. Don't forget to leave me your comment. And also, I ask for your support with a like for this video. See you. Until the next.